Okay, here I am, taking a very close look at the bees. I don't have a bee suit on right now. I'm looking, I see quite a few of them coming in with pockets of pollen underneath them. Okay, if you see like two big lumpy things under them, either white or orange or yellow, that's pollen. Okay, hello everybody. I'm here today with the beehives. I'm gonna kind of prep them up for the winter time. What I'm gonna do today for my first time is I'm gonna put some mite control, I'm gonna call it medicine, some mite control medicine on the beehive. And this is to make the beehive stronger, to fight these mites. Mites. I've never gotten rid of mites before. I didn't even know I had mites. Mites are a lot smaller than a beetle. They're about a quarter the size of a beetle. I'll try and send you a picture. These things are like parasites, and they hook to the bottom of a bee. And they just drain the bee becomes weak, can't fight off things, get more lethargic, they don't want to fly around. And I believe I've lost a couple hives due to mites that I did not know. We didn't collect honey this year. It's because we had a brand new hive, and because I used double boxes, the bees had to fill up 2 boxes before we started on the honey boxes or the supers. So next year we will definitely have some honey if the hive stays healthy. Okay, this is always a fun moment. Now, because I'm using a tripod, I think I'll be able to light this thing and not catch myself on fire like I always do. Let's see. Careful not to melt my mask. I've done that before. Or I put it too close to my mask. Just sticking it in there. Get some air going. That looks pretty good. Oh, you can't see it. Look at that. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put smoke in the front of the beehive. The other one. You see it over there. Now let's open up this beehive. I'm not expecting this top super to have much honey just because of the summer was so hot. I don't think the bees did much. Could be surprised. So that was called the top cover, what I just took off. This is going to be what we call the inner cover. Got that little hole in it. And no, there's no real activity in this super. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna end up taking this, I'm gonna take this off for the winter. I'm not gonna leave this super here. If I leave this on here for the winter, it just leaves too much room for the bees to have to protect. So just to let you know, the Formic Pro or the Mite medicine, I have to put it in between the 2 large boxes. So I have to take both of these off. So we'll talk our way as we go through it. Just trimming some things off. This super is full of honey. I'm looking at it right now. So, ooh. Oh, it's kind of heavy. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these frames out to show you. All right, so here's this one. All right, so what do you see? You see on the bottom, some open comb. There's honey in it. You can see the shiny gold up in there. And then where you see the white or the tan, that's capping. That means a honey cell is full of honey and they capped it with a light film cap. So most of the frames look like this in the Super. Okay, now this is a brood box. A brood box is the box where the queen is, and the brood is what you call, you know, the eggs and the larvae and all that. So you either have in a cell, you either have this brood with eggs and larvae and that kind of stuff, or you have honey or pollen. So this box is supposed to be mostly brood. All right, these are getting kind of mad. A little more smoke here. This box is much heavier. Oh. All right. I think you can see that, yes? All right. The queen is probably down in here in this box. Oh, I guess I'm tempted to take one out. Let's take this one out. Looks kind of empty while I'm doing it. Not much on here. Okay, the queen might be on here, so I don't want to disturb it too much. A little bit of brood, and really hardly nothing. Wonder why. I'm not sure. I think they're pretty active. Maybe it's this time of year where they're just not going to build much brood. All right, this is, I don't know, it says Formic Pro. I guess it's formic acid. I don't know. Dangerous stuff. Ooh. Smells very strong. Supposed to leave the paper on it. It'll disintegrate. See what I'm doing there? I'll do another one over here. Oh my goodness. This is quite the task. Oh. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, I'm going to check to see if I have any brood on any of these. Thought I would see more brood on that bottom box. Here again, not a lot of brood. I don't know if they're, I don't know. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that for the winter. I know on this one, if I turn it around, I can see some little white embryos. So they'll start getting covered up with a cap here soon. But no, not a lot of brood. I see honey on the edges. Not a lot of brood. Okay. The next thing will be that other box. Well, let's sweep these guys off. I don't want to kill too many. Okay, got him on. Get rid of some of these. And remember, I'm going to leave that other super off. The other super just didn't have much activity in it. And not enough for me to feel as, you know, I feel as though the bees don't need to be protecting that whole super, which has really no activity. We'll set them up this way for the winter. All right, that one's done. I'm gonna turn off the camera, go to the other one. Probably won't film the other one unless there's something much different compared to this one. All right, former Phil.